The Great Bible, Genesis, the 32nd chapter. The vision of the angels. Jacob sendeth presents unto his brother Esau. How he wrestled with the angel, which changed his name, and called him Israel. The 32nd chapter. But Jacob went forth on his journey, and the angels of God came and met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, This is God's host, and called the name of the same place Mahanaim, that is, an army. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother, unto the land of Seir, and the field of Edom. And he commanded them, saying, Thus shall ye speak to my lord Esau. Thy servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned and been a stranger with Laban unto this time, and have oxen, asses, and sheep, men servants and woman servants, and have sent to show it my lord, that I may find grace in thy sight. And the messengers came again to Jacob, saying, We came unto thy brother Esau, and he cometh against thee, and hath 400 men with him. But Jacob was greatly afraid, and wist not which way to turn himself, and divided the people that was with him, and the sheep, and oxen, and camels, into 2 companies, and said, If Esau come to the one part, and smite it, the other shall save itself. And Jacob said again, O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, Lord, which saidest unto me, Return unto thy country, and to thy kindred, and I will do all well with thee. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and truth which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff came I over this Jordan, and now have I gotten 2 droves. Deliver me from the hands of my brother Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite the mother with the children. Thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. And he tarried there that same night, and took of that which came to hand, a present for Esau his brother, 200 she-goats, and 20 he-goats, 200 sheep, and 20 rams, 30 milk camels, with their colts, 40 kine, and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses, and 10 foals, and delivered them into the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, Go forth before me, and put a space betwixt drove and drove. And he commanded the foremost, saying, If Esau my brother meet thee, and ask thee, saying, Whose art thou? And whither goest thou? And whose are these that go before thee? Thou shalt say, They be thy servant Jacob's, and it is a present sent unto my lord Esau. And behold, he himself cometh after us. And so commanded he the second, and the third, and all that followed the droves, saying of this manner, See that ye speak unto Esau when ye meet him, and say moreover, Thy servant Jacob also cometh after us. For he said, I will appease his wrath with the present that goeth before me, and afterward I will see him myself, if peradventure he will receive me to grace. So went the present before him, and he tarried all that night in the company, and rose up the same night, and took his 2 wives, and his 2 maidens, and his 11 sons, and went over the ford Jabbok. And he took them, and sent them over the river, and sent over that he had, and tarried behind himself alone. And there wrestled a man with him unto the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he could not prevail against him, he smote him under the thigh, and the sinew of Jacob's thigh shrank, as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. Which answered, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, What is thy name? He answered, Jacob. He said, Thou shalt be called Jacob no more, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou wrestled with God, and with man, and hast prevailed. And Jacob asked him, saying, Tell me thy name. And he said, Wherefore dost thou so ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. And as he went over Peniel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh. And therefore is it that the children of Israel eat not of the sinew that shrank in that place of the thigh unto this day, because that he touched the place of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrank. The 33rd chapter. Esau and Jacob are agreed, and Jacob came unto Sichem. The 33rd chapter. Jacob, lifting up his eyes, looked, and behold, Esau came, having with him 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah and unto Rachel, and unto the 2 maidens. And he put the maidens and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he went before them, and fell on the ground 7 times, until he came unto his brother. Esau came to meet him, and embraced him, and fell on his neck, and kissed him, and they wept. And he lifted up his eyes, and saw the woman, and the children, and said, Whence hast thou these? And do they belong unto thee? And he answered, They are the children which God hath given thy servant. Then came the maidens forth, and their children, and did their obeisance. Leah also with her children came, and did their obeisance. And last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and did their obeisance. And he said, What is all the drove which I met? He answered, That I may find grace in the sight of my Lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep that thou hast unto thyself. To whom Jacob answered, Oh, nay, but if I have found grace in thy sight, receive my present of my hand. For I have seen thy face as though I had seen the face of God. And thou hast had a good will toward me. Oh, take my blessing that is brought thee, for God hath had mercy on me, giving me all things, and I have enough. And so he compelled him, and he took it. And he said, Let us take our journey and go. I will go before thee. Jacob answered him, My lord, thou knowest that the children are tender, and the ewes, and kine with young under mine hand, which if men should overdrive but even one day, all the sheep will die. Oh, let my Lord go before his servant, and I will drive fair and softly, according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children be able to endure, until I come to my Lord unto Seir. And Esau said, Let me yet leave some of my folk with thee. And he answered, What needeth it? This one thing only have I need of. let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. So Esau went his way again that same day unto Seir. And Jacob took his journey toward Sukkot, and built him an house, and made booths for his cattle. And therefore is it that the name of the place is called Sukkot. And Jacob came to Salem, a city of Sichem, which is in the land of Canaan, after that he was come from Mesopotamia, and pitched before the city, and bought a parcel of ground, where he pitched his tent, of the children of Emor, Sichem's father, for 100 pieces of money. And he made there an altar, and called upon the mighty God of Israel. The 34th chapter. The ravishing of Dinah, Jacob's daughter, by the men of Sichem, and of the great blood shed, and of the great blood shedding done by the sons of Jacob. The 34th chapter. Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land, whom when Sichem the son of Hamor the Hivite, lord of the country, saw, he took her, and lay with her, and forced her, and his heart lay unto Dinah the daughter of Jacob. And he loved that damsel, and spake kindly unto her. And Sichem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, Get me this maiden unto my wife. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter, his sons being with their cattle in the field, and he held his peace until they were come. And Hamor, the father of Sichem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. And when the sons of Jacob, coming out of the field, heard it, it grieved them, and they were not a little wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel, in that he had lain with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. And Hamor communed with them, saying, The soul of my son Sichem longeth for your daughter. Give her him to wife, and make marriages with us. And give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you, and ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and do your business, and have your possessions therein. And Sichem said unto her father and her brethren, Let me find grace in your eyes, and whatsoever ye appoint me, that will I give. Ask freely of me both the dowry and gifts, and I will give according as ye say unto me, so that ye give me the damsel to wife. But the sons of Jacob answered to Sichem and Hamor his father, talking among themselves deceitfully, because he had defiled Dinah their sister. And they said unto them, We cannot do this thing, that we should give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a shame unto us. But in this will we consent unto you, if ye will be as we be, and all the men children among you be circumcised, then will we give our daughters to you, and take your daughters to us, and will dwell with you, and be one people. But, and if you will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and go our ways. Their words pleased Hamor, and Sichem his son. And the young man deferred not for to do the thing, because he had a lust to Jacob's daughter. He was also most set by of all that were in his father's house. Then Hamor and Sichem his son went unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying, These men are unfeigned toward us, and dwell in the land, and do their occupation therein. and in the land is room enough for them. We will take their daughters to wives, and give them our daughters. Only herein will they consent unto us for to dwell with us, and to be one people. If all the men children that are among us be circumcised as they are, shall not their goods and their substance and all their cattle be ours, only if we consent unto them? For they will dwell with us. And unto Hamor and Shechem his son hearkened all that went out at the gate of his city. And all the men children were circumcised, whatsoever went out at the gates of his city. And it happened the third day, when it was painful to them, two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren, took either of them his sword, and went into the city boldly, and slew all that was male, and slew also Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and went their way. And the sons of Jacob, coming upon the dead, spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister, and took their sheep, oxen, and their asses, and whatsoever was in the city, and also in the fields, and all their goods, and all their children, and their wives took they captive, and made havoc of all that was in the house. But Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, Ye have troubled me, and made me stink before the inhabitants of the land, before the Canaanite and the Perizzite. And I being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me, and slay me, and so shall I and my house be destroyed. And they answered, Should they deal with our sister as with an whore? The 35th chapter. Jacob goeth up unto Bethel, and burieth his images under an oak. Deborah dieth. Jacob is called Israel. The land of Canaan is promised him. Rachel dieth in labor. Reuben lay with his father's concubine. The death of Isaac. The 35th chapter. And God said unto Jacob, Arise, and get thee up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God, that appeared unto thee, when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother. Then said Jacob unto his household, and to all that were with him, Put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments, for we will arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make an altar there unto God, which heard me in the day of my tribulation, and was with me in the way which I went. And they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which they had in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears, and Jacob hid them under an oak which was by Shechem. And when they departed, the fear of God fell upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not follow after the sons of Jacob. So came Jacob to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan. The same is Bethel, he and all the people that was with him. And he builded there an altar, and called the place the God of Bethel, because that God appeared unto him there, when he fled from the face of his brother. But Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and was buried beneath Bethel under an oak. And the name of it was called the Oak of Lamentation. And God appeared unto Jacob again after he came out of Mesopotamia, and blessed him. And God said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Notwithstanding, thou shalt be no more called Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And God said unto him, I am God Almighty. Grow and multiply. People and a multitude of people shall spring of thee. Yea, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac will I give unto thee, and unto thy seed after thee will I give that land also. And so God departed up from him in the place where he had talked with him. And Jacob set up a mark in the place where he talked with him, even a mark of stone, and poured drink offering thereon, and poured also oil thereon. And Jacob called the name of the place where God spake with him, Bethel. And they departed from Bethel, and when he was but a field breadth from Ephrath, Rahel began to travail, and in travailing she was in peril. And it happened, as she was in pains of her labor, the midwife said unto her, Fear not, for this son is thine also. Then as her soul was a departing, that she must die, she called his name Ben-Oni, the son of my sorrow. But his father called him Benjamin, the son of the right hand. And thus died Rahel, and was buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a stone upon her grave, which is called Rahel's gravestone unto this day. And Israel went thence, and pitched up his tent beyond the tower of Eder. And it chanced, as Israel dwelt in the land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah his father's concubine. And it came to Israel's ear. The sons of Jacob were 12 in number. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's eldest son, and Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zabulon. The sons of Rahel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rahel's maid, Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's maid, Gad and Aser. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born him in Mesopotamia. And so Jacob came unto Isaac his father to Mamre, unto Kiriath Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned as strangers. And the days of Isaac were 180 years, and Isaac fell sick and died, and was put unto his people, being old and full of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. The 36th chapter. The wives of Esau. Jacob and Esau are rich. The genealogy of Esau. Esau dwelleth in the hill Seir. The 36th chapter. These are the generations of Esau. The same is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah the daughter of Elon and Hittite, and Aholibamah the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon and Hevite, and Basmat, Ismael's daughter, and sister of Nebaioth. And Adah bare unto Esau Eliphaz, and Basmat bare Reguel. And Aholibamah bare Jeus, and Jaalan, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and daughters, and all the souls of his house, his goods, and all his cattle, and all his substance which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into a country away from the face of his brother Jacob. For their riches was much, and they could not dwell together. And the land wherein they were strangers could not receive them, because of their possession. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. The same Esau is Edom. These are the generations of Esau, father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. And these are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz the son of Ada, the wife of Esau, and Reguel the son of Basmat, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gaetom, and Canas. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and bare unto Eliphaz Amalek. And these be the sons of Ada, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Reguel, Nahat, Sarah, Sama, and Misa. These were the sons of Basmat, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, daughter of Zebeon, Esau's wife. And she bare unto Esau Jeus, Jaalim, and Korah. These were dukes of the sons of Esau. The children of Eliphaz, the first son of Esau, were these: Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Canas, and Duke Korah, Duke Gaetan, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. And these were the sons of Ada. These also are the children of Reguel, Esau's son: Duke Nahat, Duke Sarah, Duke Sama, Duke Misa. These are the dukes that came of Reguel in the land of Edom. And these are the sons of Basmat, Esau's wife. These were the children of Aholibamah, Esau's wife: Duke Jeus, Duke Gaalan, Duke Korah. These dukes came of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. These are the children of Esau, and these are the dukes of them, which Esau is Edom. These are the children of Seir, the Horite, the inhabitor of the land: Lotan, Sobal, Zebeon, and Anah, and Dison, Eser, and Disan. These also are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir, in the land of Edom. And the children of Lotan were Hori and Heman. And Lotan's sister was called Timnah. The children of Sobal were these: Ivan, Manahat, and Ebal, Sepho, and Onan. These are the children of Zebeon, Aya, and Anah. This was that Anah that found mules in the wilderness, as he fed his father Zebeon's asses. The children of Anah were these: Dison and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah. These are the children of Dison: Hemdan, and Esbon, Jetron, and Charon. The children of Ezer are these: Bilhan, Seavan, and Akau. Akan. The children of Dison also are these: Uz and Aran. These are the dukes that came of Hori: Duke Lotan, Duke Sobal, Duke Zebeon, Duke Anah, Duke Dison, Duke Ezer, Duke Disan. These be the dukes that came of Hori after their dukedoms in the land of Seir. These are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king upon the children of Israel. Bela, the son of Beor, reigned in Edomia, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And when Bela died, Jobab, the son of Serah, out of Bozrah, reigned in his stead. When Jobab also was dead, Husam of the land of the many reigned in his stead. And after the death of Husam, Hadad the son of Bedad, which slew the Madianites in the field of the Moabites, reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Avit. When Hadad was dead, Samlah of Masteka reigned in his stead. When Samlah was dead, Saul of the river Rehoboth reigned in his stead. When Saul was dead, Baal-Hanan, the son of Atbor, reigned in his stead. And after the death of Baal-Hanan, the son of Akbor, Hadad reigned in his stead, and the name of his city was Pahu, and his wife's name, Mehetabeel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Misaab. These are the names of the dukes that came of Esau, in the 12 kindreds, places, and names: Duke Tema, Duke Alua, Duke Jetet, Duke Ahalibama, Duke Elah, Duke Pinon, Duke Canos, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Iram. These be the dukes of Edomia, according to their habitations, in the land of their possessions. This Esau is the father of the Edomites.